Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are. Today is March 28, 2019. Tomorrow is the last trading day of the first quarter of 2019, so we're going to expect a little bit of a window dressing here. And that could be either very dull or very volatile, but something is going to happen, right? But let's take a look at today. Today we're already getting a little bit of a choppiness here. Right, let's before we look at the internal, let's quickly run down some of the market here. The crude oil is down 24 cents at 59.18. Gold down a whopping $21. I'm not sure what's happening. I didn't check the news yet, so does it really matter, right? Just watch the price. It's down $21 at 1295.60, and the Dow Jones Industrial is up $39 or 39 point, 25,665, and the S&P is up 4.7 at 2810. Nasdaq 100 up whoopie-doo 7.2, basically just a little bit over 7 point at 73.15, and the Russell 2000 up nearly 9 point at 1531. And the Nasdaq Composite is up 17 points, 7,660. And the Dow Jones Transportation's been strong in the last few days. It's up another 1%, up 102 point at 10,299. So that's the rundown of some of the cash index. And let's go and take a look at the internal. The up-down volume been whipsawing between the positive and the negative for a for the morning session, and right now it's running positive at 1.54, the up volume over the down volume. That's the up-down ratio. And the in the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq is positive 1.84, and the Russell is actually pretty strong at 2.36. You can see the advanced decline opened up pretty strong. The market then kind of sold off a little bit, went down below negative, and then now the advanced decline is coming back up again. So right now the advancer is leading the decliner in the New York Stock Exchange by about 800 issues, and in the Nasdaq, advancer lead the decliner about 651 issue. And look at the cumulative tick. It also been whipsawing up and down. It kind of came up and then came down and went negative. Now it's coming back up. Actually, it went to a high of the day. So we'll see how this is gonna play out. We did have a few positive 100 tick, but we also have a few negative 100 tick. I mean 800 tick. As a matter of fact, we even got a minus 1,000 tick early on. So you can see that window dressing is bringing out the sell and the buy program. And here on the Nasdaq, it also kind of whipsawing up and down in the positive and the negative on the cumulative tick. So right now it is running positive. As we could take a look, brief look at the ES S&P 500 E-mini S&P 500 future open auction, a little bit out of range, and it came back in range. Chop around, took out the overnight high, came up, put in the IB high, and went above it just by a few ticks, and then came back in to the range, went below the IB low. Right now it's back inside of the IB range and hovering around the previous session value area high. There is, basically it took out the overnight high and then came back in. We'll see would it be able to come back in and go back up and touch that. But looking at the choppiness of the market and also the positive advanced decline, anything is possible. I think it's just going to chop around inside this range here, and maybe just go and fluctuate up and down between the IB low and the overnight high on the ES. But like I said, anything is possible. It could come down and check the lower value area low, and also the overnight low here down at the 2794 area. And then on the NQ, the E-mini NASDAQ 100 future also open auction in range, drove out of the range, and then tag the put in the IB high, and it came back in the range and take out the IB low, and also dip back below the overnight high. So right now is trading inside the IB range and also inside at the upper portion of the previous value area. So we'll see. Again, I'll probably look at this maybe fluctuating between the overnight high and the IB low. And there's a possibility if the market turns sour again, we'll be looking at this thing to possibly come back down and test the overnight low down here somewhere. What is that? We'll take a closer look. Yeah, not sure. 72.89, somewhere around there. All right, that's the breadth, and let's go take a look at the daily chart here on the ES. Here's the candlestick. I kind of nudged the lower channel trend line down a little bit to get these too low in there. So we'll see. But the key is this zone here that I'm watching. And if just if this thing could not get back above the 2865, I'm looking at this zone get retraced, and the near term will be the 2736.50 and the 2677. So I'm still looking at that. But again, like I said, if it come up and take out the 2865, then we'll basically put this all-time high back in play here. Right, but for now, my bias is still down, but who cares, right? Okay, looking at the volume profile here, you can see that we this is building a inside day here. The point of control haven't shifted too much, but it is shifting slightly up. So, and yesterday we got the one-time framing down after a one-time framing up. So right now it's basically an inside day. So again, I'm looking for this thing to come back into the zone and move down to 2736.50. But if this thing take out of it is building a little bit of a balance zone here, right? This little short-term balance zone. So if it come back up above this this area here, about 2833 or 2832 area, then it could make a move up to this 2865. So we're going to be watching for that possibility. And we take a look at the market profile. We see market profile, we got a pull high up here that's waiting to get resolved. So again, if we break out this inside, basically this inside range here, then we'll see if it come up and clean up that pull high, or dip down. Then we got a whole bunch of stuff down here at March 11 from this particular day. We got a pull high and a lot of single print here that need to be cleaned up, right? So that is the composite or the overall profile. Let's take a look at the daily profile, and then we take a look at the SPY. But before we do that, let's take a look at the daily profile here. Pretty clean, right? So clean up yesterday's single print, tag the point of control from yesterday. And so right now it's kind of trading near that point of control. It also the low is pretty clean. So just an inside day. We'll see is anything gonna be dramatically occur during the afternoon session. You'll see the volume profile a little bit weak. and the yeah, the low is also a little bit poor also. So again, it could come up and chop around one end or the other. You see, this is the IP range here, right? Okay, so it's trading inside this IP range, looking possibly maybe come down and take out this low, but that mean we need to see the advanced decline to come back down. If it stay up, then it's just gonna probably just chop around. And let's go back and let's go and take a look at the spider. I got a 30-minute chart here with the volume profile. You can see that the SPY again, it's basically this is yesterday's range, so it's inside day, and the developing today's point of control, the V box is somewhere around 280.50. So we'll see, is this thing gonna get tagged up here and just chop around inside this range here between 281.12 and 279.75. Came down and tagged yesterday's point of control here, so it is trading inside of the value area right now. So see if it be able to get out this value area and make a move up or come back down and test these low here, right? Because I do have a small little zone here, right, that could bring this thing down to 277.50. So we'll keep an eye on that, and there are some high volume node here, right? Okay, so right, so the key is see what it break back down or come up to this 282. Right, so hopefully you're having a good day, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe button down here somewhere, and also click on that bell icon so you get notified whenever I do a live broadcast or upload a new video to my channel. Thank you for watching and have a great day.